Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the Pillow Talk shade. I picked it up from her website. I think now it's available on Beautylish as well. I'll link both down below. I don't know when it's going to be available at Sephora or if it's going to be available at Sephora. So yeah, I love all of the Pillow Talk line. I love Charlotte Tilbury, so I just wanted to test this out for y'all, show y'all what it looked like on my pale translucent skin, and give y'all some comparisons to some of her other shades and products. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, then just keep watching. Okay, so my eyes are primed with my Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Primer. I have her Charlotte Tilbury's Collagen Lip Bath on my lips. I got a sample of it with my order and I kinda really like it. Like, it's minty and tingly, but not too minty and tingly, because I'm not like a big fan of that in general. But like, I kind of really like it. I really like the texture of it. So we'll see. But anyways, I picked up the new cream eyeshadow Eyes to Mesmerize in Pillow Talk. Y'all, I'm really sad. Look how it came. This makes me so sad because usually when you pick these up, if you're not familiar, they come with the most perfect little like dollop on top. Oh my gosh, like it's so satisfying. But I think because of the heat here in Louisiana, and by the time like UPS delivered it, it was melted. And I was really sad because that's one of my favorite parts of opening a new one of these. But anyways, the texture, the color is the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and before I put it on my eyes, I wanna swatch it for y'all, specifically next to some of the other shades that I have. So here's the Pillow Talk shade. Oh gosh, I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. So beautiful. Do this so y'all can see. So pretty. It's a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be, but like in a really good way. So I also have here, and please excuse her, she is dirty, the shade in Rose Gold. She is clearly well loved, clearly. So, I mean, they kind of look similar, but I mean, not really. So I'm picking up a little bit so I can swatch that one for y'all. I'm gonna swatch it right underneath. So yeah, I mean, they're both pinky-ish, but like overall, they're very different. Cause I was wondering, yeah, so Pillow Talk is definitely deeper and cooler, and the Rose Gold shade is definitely warmer and maybe less shimmer. I do, now that I'm looking at it, I do see a little bit of shimmer in the Pillow Talk shade, but like nothing crazy or major or anything like that. So I also want to swatch this Walk of No Shame pot that I have. It's not the cream shadow, it's the jewel pots. That's what it's called. I'm going to swatch that next to them too. I really love this one too. So I'm going to swatch that underneath. That's the Walk of No Shame jewel pot. So we have the Pillow Talk cream, we have the Rose Gold cream, and the the Walk of No Shame jewel pot. They are all different. I mean, I didn't pick up the new Walk of No Shame. Oh, you know what? Is it Walk of No Shame? Yes, that's what she changed it to, Walk of No Shame. They're all pretty different in their own right. So I don't think, I was kind of worried. I'm like, oh, is it gonna be the same? Is it gonna be too similar? But I really don't think that they are. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to apply it with my finger on one eye and then just strictly with a brush on the other eye. So I'm gonna pick some up. Honestly, y'all, I'm just gonna pick it up out of this cap since it melted. So I'm just picking up some on my finger, not too much. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer and I'm just going to apply it to my eyeball. Ooh, she pretty. So I tend to, when I use cream shadows, I tend to kind of do like this. I know it's nothing crazy and just kind of pat it in first. And since I'm just using my finger, I'm going to take my finger, the same one that has the product on it. Well, actually, I already took it up a little high, so I'm actually gonna take a clean finger, my ring finger, and just kind of blend all of that in. Oh my gosh, that's really, really pretty, y'all. That is just a beautiful, dusty, pinky. I mean, it's definitely, like she says, it's her Pillow Talk shade in a cream. And I do like to take it pretty much almost all the way up to my brow, going back in again with that clean finger and just blending it in. So, so pretty. You know what? I might take a tiny little bit more just because I want to see this color. Oops, hair in the face. And just pat it just because it's a beautiful color. Okay, well that applied, I mean, of course, beautifully with just a finger. That's so quick, so easy, so pretty. So now I'm gonna try it with a brush on the other eye. I have a, let me flip it the right way, a BK Beauty number 203 brush. I'm just gonna pick some up with the brush. Not too much, because these are, I mean, a little bit of these goes a long way, y'all, so you don't really have to pick up a lot. So I'm just gonna take that and start placing it on my eyelid. Picking up a tiny bit more, just like I did on the eye that I did with my finger, just to kind of build up that color on my lid. Well, I mean, okay, so what do y'all think? I mean, they pretty much applied the same way in my opinion. I have several of these, and honestly, it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, or not even necessarily how much time I have, because that pretty much took me the same amount of time for both eyes. So it really just depends on what kind of mood I'm in as to whether or not I use my finger. I really love the shade. It was called Marie Antoinette. Now it's Oyster Pearl. I really, really love that shade. She is so beautiful. But I mean, I feel like, y'all tell me what y'all think, but I mean, I feel like that pretty much applied the same. I might add just a tiny bit more on this eye, like right here. I do feel like maybe I lost some of the color right there for some reason. But I mean, overall, I can tell you right now, I'm going to be getting a lot of use. That's a Kayla shade. That is such a Kayla shade. It's like a very dusty, pretty rosy color. And I don't know if you can see, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there's definitely a little bit of shimmer in this one, like more so than some of the other ones that I've used. But I mean, look at that. For a one and done everyday eyeshadow, oh, it's so pretty. So I am gonna be a little extra today. I have not yet picked up any of these Victoria or any of the Victoria Beckham lid lusters, but this just happened to come in on the same day that my new Pillow Talk cream eyeshadow came in. I picked up the shade Tea Rose. Let me take the little cap off. And I mean, look at her. Is that not just calling to be layered over the top of this? I'm sorry, I have to. I want to use both of them. But here's a good look at what it looks like alone by itself. So so pretty. So I am, y'all. I'm gonna take this Tea Rose. Oh, okay, well that's unexpected. It's a lot darker than I thought. Maybe it won't show up that way on my lid. I've never used these before, y'all, ever, but I've heard such good things. So I'm just gonna take that on my finger and just kind of pat it on, on my lid. Oh, y'all, it looks foiled. Maybe I picked up too much, but I'm not mad about it because those two shades together are beautiful. I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I'm gonna take this little brush that I use, the BK Beauty number 203, and just kind of blend that together. Oh my God, look how sparkly. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. It's almost like these two shades were made for each other. Okay, that's beautiful. So look, there you go. There's a good comparison. Just the Pillow Talk cream with the Victoria Beckham Lid Lustre in Tea Rose. So pretty. So I am going to add Tea Rose to this eye and I'll be back. Okay, so I went in and added some of my Wayne Goss Precious Opal liner. I obviously put my hair up because I figured since we're using the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Cream Eyes to Mesmerize, I wanted to just go ahead and use a bunch of other Charlotte Tilbury products and try to do a full face. So I am going to go in with this Magic Foundation. I have it in the shade One Fair. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this foundation anymore, and honestly, I don't know why. This was one of my first like foundation loves. I remember when she came out with this, like Charlotte Tilbury used to be like, whew, like Charlotte Tilbury, like we didn't have a counter here anywhere. So it was like, if you had Charlotte Tilbury, it was like, whoa, like you fancy. So I remember actually when me and my husband went on our honeymoon to Ireland, they had a Charlotte Tilbury counter in Dublin. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I remember all the girls there were like, oh, you don't have a Charlotte Tilbury counter? Like what? And I'm like, no. So I kind of went a little crazy at that counter there, but now it's so easily accessible. Like we have it all at my Sephora and everything. So anyways, I digress. I love this foundation. It's really, really pretty. So I figured I'd apply it on camera for y'all. Okay, so I had a little bit of a mishap. The pump wasn't working, but I was saying I really probably shouldn't even be using this because it's like really, really old, but you know, it is what it is. So I had to like open it up and put some on the back of my hand. That's way too much, but I put some on the back of my hand. I like opened up the jar, whatever. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. Okay. So I already covered up. I know y'all saw when I was doing my eyeshadow, I covered up my my little fringe, my little blemishes using some of the NARS Soft Matte. Is it? No, it's not Radiant. It's the NARS Soft Matte like Complete Concealer, I think. So yeah, it doesn't smell bad. Does that mean it's still good if it doesn't smell bad? I don't know, y'all. It's a very pretty foundation. It kind of is more, you know, I haven't used it in a long time. I would say that for my taste now, it's a little more matte, but I think with it being so humid here in Louisiana that probably in like an hour, it's gonna be just the perfect little amount of dewiness. So yeah, it's just very pretty. It gives a very natural finish. I feel like the reason I fell in love with this is because it lasted a while on my skin, but I don't remember because it's been a while. So yeah, I don't have a concealer from her. I used to be obsessed with the Magic Away concealer. I was obsessed with that stuff. And I just thought like, oh my gosh, this is the best concealer ever. But obviously, yeah, it kind of lost its spot. But I don't have it anymore. So I'm going to go in and add concealer and then I'll be back. Okay, concealer has been added. I just went in with one of my holy grails, the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer. This stuff's so good. I have it in the shade, oh my gosh, it's so tiny and I'm blind, 101 Fair. So now I am going to go in with setting powder. Now y'all know I love my Chantecaille Perfect Blur Finishing Powder, and I love my Clé de Peau Translucent Loose Setting Powder. But when it comes to setting powders and finishing powders, the Charlotte Tilbury one right here was my first love. And I still absolutely love it. I mean, look, let me show y'all the inside of mine. Clearly, I don't dislike it. I have been through so many of these before I discovered the Clé de Peau, and I don't have my brush, so I'm gonna have to go get my brush. But before I discovered the Chantecaille and Clé de Peau, this is all I use. Like, I'm pretty sure that I've purchased this like 5 or 6 times because it's that good. So let me go grab my brush and I'll be right back. Okay, so my brush has been obtained. It's the BK Beauty number 102 brush. That's all I ever use to set my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Charlotte Tilbury powder to set my face and under my eyes. So face is set, under eyes are set. See what I mean? I mean, this is definitely like, I mean, I would say for me, a lot of coverage and pretty matte, but it's just very pretty, especially if you're like going out or something. It's very, very pretty. So next I am going to go in with the Glowgasm face palette. I know that this was available a little while back and I had done a video using it and then it was sold out and I was really, really sad. But honestly, if we're talking about Charlotte Tilbury and doing Charlotte Tilbury, I love this. She is well loved. So I'm gonna actually go in for bronzer with this Wayne Goss number 12. I'm gonna use this bronzer. I don't think I'm gonna do the highlight, but I'm going to do bronzer with this and then use these 2 shades for blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face. My face is bronze. Actually, obviously, I do not have the luxury of having a filming room, unfortunately. So I had to go back in my bathroom to finish this up because this little bitty mirror was not working. So I finished up bronzing. So now I'm gonna go in with a BK Beauty number 104 and just use both of these shades to blush. So we are very blushed. This blush, it's very glowy. I mean, I know y'all can see that. It's extremely glowy, but oh my goodness, we love a glowy moment. So I don't have a Charlotte Tilbury brow product, so I am going to do my brows off camera and I'll be back. Okay, brows are done. I just went in with the Kosas Air Brow in the shade Taupe. I love this stuff, y'all. So now I'm gonna finish up under my eyes. I'm gonna go back into the Pillow Talk Eyes to Mesmerize with a BK Beauty number 204 brush. I'm gonna get it out of the cap again, y'all. Just a tiny little bit. And I am just going to run it underneath my eye, just to tie it all together. Oh shoot, I picked up way too much. Let me wipe that off. I have a little towel right here. Isn't she pretty? way too much. Okay, so I'm just gonna take what I had just now laid down and just blend it in. Really blend it in. Oh, that's pretty, y'all. She pretty. Let me do the other eye. Not gonna pick up that much. Just picking up a little bit out of the cap, not nearly as much as last time. Do the same thing on the other side. Much better. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm gonna get so much use out of this dang eyeshadow. This is, oh, I know I said it already, but this is such a Kohl color. Ooh, she pretty. Love it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, honestly. I mean, obviously I'm gonna add mascara, but oh, that's so pretty. Pretty. So I got a sample of this Legendary Lashes Volume 2 mascara. I actually used to use this stuff, y'all, and I did like it. I just found other mascaras that I liked more and just never repurchased this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one today. I have the eyelash curler from Shiseido. I guess I'm a pro now at putting mascara on camera since I did that in my last video, which if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It's a demo and wear test of the new Goss waterproof mascara. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my mascara on camera. Mascara is on. I don't know why I haven't repurchased this mascara. It's like really pretty. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like this mascara? So I definitely think that this might be a full-size purchase in my future. Wow. Okay, so last but not least, I mean, of course, since we're doing Pillow Talk and Charlotte Tilbury, I have to go in with the Pillow Talk lipstick. I still have that Collagen Lip Bath on my lips. I don't even think that I'm going to wipe it off. I'm just gonna put on the Pillow Talk lipstick over because it is a matte formula, although it is an extremely comfortable matte. So I'm just gonna put that right on. So pretty. Okay, y'all, that is the finished look using the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Eyes to Mesmerize. It's really pretty. I just love Charlotte Tilbury. She was definitely one of my first loves whenever it came to makeup, her and Chanel. It's just beautiful. The products are beautiful. I know a lot of people get kind of tired of the whole Pillow Talk line, but honestly, I mean, it's pretty. It suits a ton of skin tones, and it's very classic. So I really like it. So did y'all pick up any of these? Let me know. What are your favorite Charlotte Tilbury products? I'd love to hear. Comment down below. And if you like my content and like my channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button for this video. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's at beautybykaylak. I'd love to see you over there. and I will see y'all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.